Adam, how do you square off the first quarter against the three that followed?
Oh, look, it was a difficult game. We were happy with our first quarter. I think Geelong took it up another level in the second quarter, albeit we were well and truly off. We couldn't win the hunt on the inside, and they got us on the spread on the outside, so that's what you get.
Do you think there was enough effort to try and get them on the outside? Like they just had so many uncontested possessions.
They did, and like I said, probably the harder we tried to win the ball on the inside, the more they got outside balance on us. So it was difficult. It was a difficult night, but we learnt so much. They're a top four side. We had a young crew over. No excuse, but they'll learn a lot from tonight.
What was your message?
Well, we just went through Geelong, and what did we learn? And what did we learn off an elite team? And probably shows us where we're at a little bit in terms of, the first three games were really pleasing, but they made us pay tonight.
Are you happy with the effort, Adam?
Oh, look, I thought the second quarter was disappointing, but they gutsed it out. I know it didn't look like it on the scoreboard, and the endeavour was there, but the second quarter was disappointing. But the second half, obviously, we didn't kick a goal after quarter time, but I wasn't really looking at that. Yeah, we just subbed him out halfway through the third. He was a little tight, but we didn't see any reason to keep him out there. No, it's just a bit sore.
Your manpower issues were obvious and apparent before the Burns tournament. How much do you excuse it?
Oh, look, I don't think it's not an excuse. We lost Rose before the game with the gastro, and that probably just tipped the balance a little bit in the midfield. But we had 22 out there, and we got beaten, like I said, in all facets.
You have to work harder on not having the ball. Obviously, when you didn't have the ball, you couldn't like less tackles, and you got less than 40.
Yeah, I don't think we won one stat.
No.
So we'll have a look at it, and but it all starts around winning the ball. So we can't, can't blame our forwards, can't blame our defenders and our mids. We're undersized and bullied.
Bit of a reality check for everyone?
Oh, yeah, I think so, but also we're still pretty positive about where we're heading. We're missing 6 or 7 players tonight, and like I said, we got showed up.
Do you have a winner anyway?
I haven't had to thought about that. Maybe. I thought Mackenzie was pretty good. Look, our defenders, I don't know how many inside 50s there were. Must have been around 60. So they were fighting pretty hard all day.
What did you try to do then? I mean, obviously, numbers around the football, but apart from that...
Yeah, that's why they're so good. If you put numbers around the ball, then they'll have a +1 in their back half, and they'll use the ball a bit better. If you have an open midfield, then they'll beat you on the hunt. So we're chasing our tails a little bit. So it's good learning for the coaches as well.
How many do you expect to get back next week?
I don't know. I'd assume around 4 or 5 guys will come back next week.
Think that'll be okay?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah, it was a precautionary thing.
Talk about learning for the coaches. How was it for you tonight? Obviously, wasn't.
That wasn't a great night. No. Look, it was a tough night in the coaches' box, and like I said, we were chasing our tails a little bit up there as well. The second quarter was disappointing, but like I said, in the last half, albeit we didn't perform well on the scoreboard, it felt like they lifted their intensity.
Lowest score ever against the Cats.
Oh, was it?
What was it?
There you go.
Why do you think you couldn't get that score on the board when you were in the top 50?
Oh, we didn't make the most of our opportunities. I reckon we might have kicked 4-1 at quarter time and then maybe 7 points after that. They're a very good side and a great number one defence. So they're a good unit, and we learn.
Joel Selwood's a pretty tough man to stop.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Notice that?
Would you have done anything else? Is there anything else you could have done, or is it just his sheer brilliance?
The troubles you do have when you try and shut down one player in a team like Geelong, someone else will bob up. Stevie Johnson would have had 39 possessions, so we try to run with him a little bit, and then of course Selwood and Bartel and these types will do some damage as well. So felt like we were a little bit restricted in what we could do, and that's what the result. That's what we got.
Obviously, the names that were missing tonight was significant, but do you worry if you get a bit of an injury list that you don't have the necessary depth now?
Yeah, we're coming off 13th last year, and we had some injuries last year as well, and it was really good learning. I can't stress it enough for our young players. We had 2 first-year players playing tonight, and a lot of players have played under 30 or 40 games. So depth was tested tonight and didn't come up. Cheers, guys.